Oh my gosh. Oh, heck no. Heck no. Stop it. Hey everyone, I'm going to react to Spy Family Season 2, Episode 11, Berlint in Love, Nightfall's Daily Life. Nightfall. Nightfall. Isn't Nightfall the, was it Frost? Name? Spy name? I've forgotten. But yeah, last episode, after the boat arc ended, they were just having fun on their island. Was it an island? I don't know. They were just having fun. They came home, and Anya went to school, and she wanted basically to share what happened on the cruise, but she couldn't really, so she started lying, and just like it didn't go the way she wanted it to go. So yeah, that's what happened last episode. And before you get into this one, if you guys have a reaction, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and please consider supporting me on Patreon at patreon.com/Philemini. And now let's start this episode, and here we go. You know what? I'm gonna Google this. How old is Anya? How old are Anya and Becky? Because I keep asking myself that question. 6 years old. I don't know. It's weird. I find it weird that a 6 years old will be like thinking all those stuff, you know. I don't know. It feels weird. It feels so weird. And then Anya being there like wanting to put you on the side a little bit because of the master chefs and all of that. Again, Becky on. I'm like, I don't know. It's so weird. It's weird. And when Yor came home and then they were drinking tea and she's like Becky's like she's gonna do the final move or whatever. She's like, oh, I'm drunk and something or other like that. And then you see Yor's reaction. She's thinking, what, did I accidentally put alcohol in her tea or something? Or did I brew the tea too long? I'm like, how does brewing the tea too long lead to alcohol? I don't know. She just carried Becky. Like the one point where the car hit her, like it hit her head on, but she like just like carried Becky and just like kept going. I'm like, what the heck? How is she built? How is she built? And she kept going, jumping off stuff, trying to get her to a hospital. And then Becky was just like, no, I'm lying and something or other like that. And Becky, oh, not Becky, you were just like, oh, I'm so happy because, nothing, you're not really hurt or anything like that. And Becky said, oh my gosh, you will have such a kind heart. And then she asked Yor how he basically conquered Lloyd's heart and whatnot. And the only thing that Yor told her was that Lloyd told her at one point that she was strong or something or other like that. And so Becky's like, oh, it's okay, he likes strong women. And then there was the hammer thing over there. She paid money to do it in front of Lloyd, but she couldn't even hit the thing. Like even the hammer was way too like heavy for her. And then you always think, oh, so she wants to give the prize to Lloyd. She just went there and just like destroyed the whole thing. I'm like, everybody was so shocked. And then when Becky was like, I want to be strong like you. He said, I want to be strong like you. Okay. I'm like, okay, see, now she gonna be like her apprentice and whatnot. And then they started training. And I just remembered, even they said in this episode, Lloyd said it this way, like, it feels like deja vu or something or other like that. And yes, it did, because Anya and Yor were training at one point. I think it was for the what was that game called again? Where she threw the star catch arrow, whatever, that dodgeball. Yeah, that's the game. It was during that episode. So I'm like, yeah, this is deja vu kind of thing. So yeah, I find it weird that this 6 years old is having all these fantasies about this grown man and his wife and all of that. I don't know, it's just weird. So there's that. And then you have Nightfall. This her nightlife, I guess, or something or other like that. So they were basically um switching between what um Lloyd was doing on his vacation and everything, and what Nightfall has been doing during the meantime. And she's just doing everything so that when Lloyd comes back, he's gonna recognize that he's the perfect partner for him. And then, but then you see Nightfall thinking about, you're being this strong person that she needed to train even more, and she was like, her training regimen was crazy, man. Like all the things that she was doing. At one point, she was standing on a crocodile and she was riding something or other like that. I don't know. I'm like, girl, you are doing so much. And even with all of the things that you are doing, you are not gonna replace your. So it's like, just stop. And when after Lloyd came back from the trip, she had clearly had bags under her eyes because she has taken on so many missions, like her own missions, and then Laura's missions as well. So of course she's extremely tired. And then Lloyd gave her these souvenirs. I thought at one point that she was gonna refuse the gifts because if I remember correctly, I feel like whatever she says or does, especially when it comes to Lloyd, it's like it's a how do you say it? Like whatever she's thinking or whatever she's doing is the exact opposite of what she's thinking. So when he was about to give her the gift, I'm thinking, okay, she's gonna refuse it, but internally she actually wants to accept it. But she did actually get it, but then she made this face like she wasn't happy with it or something or other like that, or she didn't care, or she was angry with him or something. But then again, Lloyd has these tendencies of mistaking people's reaction. So it's like, she did that face, and then she um walked out of the room, and then outside she was just like skipping because she was so happy with the gift that he gave him. He gave him her. She was so happy with the gift that he gave her, so she was just like skipping, skipping, skipping. I love you, I love you, I love you, or whatever. I'm like, all these people in their eternal monologue, man. Hi. Thank you guys for watching, and if you like this reaction, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And if you want to see my reaction to the next episode, you can do so by checking out my Patreon at patreon.com/feelmedia, and you can also see the format for this reaction there as well. So thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye. The giant made the sun, Baba, non machi jaga, on machine, machine.